Hey everybody, welcome to my new Let's Play of Luxor, the original Luxor this time. And no, I'm not going to be like fluking out on you guys. This is my actual new Let's Play. I'm not faking anymore. If I'm probably gonna get back to co-oping Luxor Scepter, I just need to really find myself some time and find myself some lack of laziness to do it or energy to do it. Yeah. So, what is Luxor, you may ask? Luxor is a game, is a sphere matching game, obviously. Let's get started. Oh crap! How to play? No, how to play. I think shows up when we're starting. So Luxor is a sphere match. Actually, I can explain this as we go. First off, is the first stage quest begins. Level 1-1, Uraeus Nefertari. Seaconus, that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, you couldn't pronounce it when he played, but he did that a few years ago. Create matches of 3 or more to destroy spheres and stop them from entering the pyramid, or your pyramid, whatever. Move the scarab with the mouse and left-click to launch spheres. Catch 30 coins to earn extra life. Catch gems to score bonus points. Right-click to swap between the current and next spheres. Unlike in Tumblebugs, which I might do Tumblebugs 2 after this if I really have the guts. Unlike in Tumblebugs, you can't shift. Catch symbols to activate awesome power-ups. Do not show this again. This project, by the way, will be uploaded every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If I don't become a lazy jerk and kind of abandon it completely. Luxor is really fun. I really enjoy it. This will probably be going around in the same format as the original, but the original Luxor is a little bit more difficult than this Luxor. Luxor Resident. Watch this. That right there is called the lightning trick. It is kind of a breaker in these early levels, but every 3 chains or combos, like that and that, will spawn power-ups. And those power-ups, let me explain them. We have the lightning, which you can shoot a giant lightning bolt vertically. Very useful for getting across verticals and destroying segments in the late game. Some of the levels in the late game. One example comes in like stage 7. The wild ball. The wild ball and the stop I think I didn't mention. The wild ball and the stop. The wild ball, you can shoot them in any color. You can shoot them in 2 different colors. Not pretty decent powers. Problem is, excuse me, I'm sick of them. I don't like getting them all the time. Stop will stop the train. I think we also had slow, which will slow it down. Rewind will make it go backward. The color bomb will destroy one of the color that it is, I think. Speed shot will allow you to shoot a little bit faster, but it also gives you an aiming reticle. That's another power-up. The fireball will allow you to... It has also a trick associated with it. I'll explain how that trick works probably later in the project, but... the fireball trick, basically, I need to explain this. The fireball trick is really useful, but the fireball will, like, blow up a certain amount of spheres in its range. Very good at shooting at corners, by the way. So this is your ending stage screen. Level complete, the stage number, what stage you just played, how many points you got out of it, whether or not it's a new record. You can't see your records, like I said in the previous game. Shots fired, how many shots you fired. Coins, how many coins you earned. Gems, how many gems you earned. Your max combo, like the most amount of times you shot in a row. Max chain, most times they went backward. And segments is how many scarabs you murdered. Anyway, that was Nephthys Garden. Nephthys Garden isn't too bad. Uraeus Nefertari, in my opinion, is a little better. I'm using Uraeus Nefertari in my mod. Though it's in reverse. It's called Reverses Nefertari. I will eventually get previews of that mod up. I just need to get it out there. There is one preview, but the mod has changed a tiny bit since then. The music, even. Instead of using the default actual Luxor track, I'm now throwing in Mario tracks, which, like for Mario spin-off games. So that's the fireball work. Not present in this game. That's acting weird. But, not present in this game is the Scorpion. Now, the Scorpion is a really good power, by the way. What the Scorpion does... Use this color bomb. What the Scorpion does is that it removes 10 spheres from the map, or if there are not 10 spheres, it will just destroy the segment. Very useful, by the way. Unfortunately, the Scorpion is not in this game, so... Yeah. The challenge of Horse Mode may take a lot longer to get out, or, well, I don't know. Actually, the challenge of Horse Mode is technically ready. I just need to, like, edit some attributes and other stuff. Just edit the music, edit some of the sounds. Kind of make it... Well, all I can really do for that is just copy folders over, and I'm good. Next level. Yeah, this video is going to be really, really short, and I'm sorry for that. Next off is Pool of the Lotus Blossom. The thing with these early stages... I was my hand on my desk. But the thing about these earlier stages is that they're very, very short. Stages 1, 2, and maybe 3 will be very short. But once I get into stage 4, the videos will be able to get a little bit longer. Fun fact, I've actually never beaten this game before. So, there's that for you. Never actually beaten this game before. Pool of the Lotus Blossom is actually kind of an annoying level, but it does kind of work with Luxor's ability to... It does work with Luxor's slidey gameplay. Like, it gives you more verticals, and the verticals are a great way to kind of test with Luxor's sliding gameplay and like horizontal gameplay, and it's really cool. Like, since the shooter's on a constant horizontal plane, it allows some of the level design to shine through. And that works even with levels. Dang it, I missed a coin. Coins. Actually, let me finish what I was talking about. Like the way that Luxor levels can work is able to shine through even in like levels that we, as a community, create. Like the Sphere Matchers forum people. As a community, we create levels like that. I have a Sphere Matchers. I'm on Sphere Matchers. But that's why I said we as a community, because I'm on Sphere Matchers. I'm in the Sphere Matchers community. Unfortunately, due to some people, it hasn't been much of a community lately, due to some people. You know, there's one guy who wanted to beta test my mod through request, which I clearly put in the rules I wasn't going to do. I specifically said in the thread for that mod that I was not going to be taking requests for mods, or for beta testers. I clearly said it to people. But that particular user didn't listen, but that particular user is not trusted by the rest of the forum, and that particular user will not be spoken by name, no matter how much you beg. Even though probably someone from those forums is probably going to attempt to guess what user I'm talking about. I know what user I'm talking about, but like people that don't really know the forums won't know what user I'm talking about. That's how I want to keep it. Next up is Descent to the Underworld, and I also like how we started. I actually kind of like how accurate this is. I also kind of like how the map right here actually goes like across the river. That's kind of cool, the Nile River. And what's cool, these level dots actually will skip the Nile River, which is actually pretty cool. Like even like here and stuff. It's really interesting. You can kind of see the path, which is cool. But what's cool is that this part, spoiler alert, there's a path here, and you can't see it. But there's probably a reason for new-time players to not know that there's a secret stage. And you can probably count how many stages there are. Next up is Descent to the Underworld. This is actually probably one of the easiest levels in the entirety of the game. Why we're going to the Underworld, only the 4th level is beyond my imagination, but I don't know, Mumbo Jumbo can do it at once, but Mumbo Jumbo can do it at once, including not really existing anymore. Mumbo Jumbo has kind of... lightning is not very good in this level because it's a vertical level, but I think the lightning trick does work. Well, it does work. I kind of messed with the camera a bit, but it does work. I don't think any of these levels have, like, No, there is one level with spawners. Spawners are what I call as, like, the spawners do... What I call a spawner is like an object on the map that a sphere comes out of. It is not the edges. That doesn't count as a spawner for me. At least one level right off the top of my head has a spawner in it. What's cool about Luxor and pretty much any Mario Popper game is that levels have covers, which can either be a good thing or a bad thing. They're actually a pretty good thing because they add challenge. There's a bad thing to them. They can be really annoying sometimes. Oh, and don't even get me started on what it's like to make these things. I've tried to put covers in levels. It's not easy. It really isn't. Excuse me. The second level of my mod, Rugburn. Yes, I just spoiled the name for you. Rugburn. Oh, please. I'll probably be releasing the HTML file for the actual mod anyway. I'm just kidding. I'm actually not going to. Also, that's a crap load of blues, and the game doesn't want to give me a blow, you jerk. Also, I would have been really mad at myself if I used don't incorrectly. Yeah, I hate that grammar error so much. But anyway, that's the end of Stage 1. So, what's the future of this project? This project will go into Christmas. I know. This project will go into 2017, and will probably be about the same arrangements. As... I'll probably be doing the same levels in the same order. Meaning that this LP will last the exact same amount of episodes that the original did. Or, well, the Luxor Rising. This is actually the original. That the Luxor Rising LP did. I hope I don't actually quit the game here. So, that's cool. Also, what's really cool about this theme, this was, I think, the very first level ever, like, tested with. No, it wasn't. That was Village on the Nile. Some guy got Village on the Nile into Luxor Rising, which was pretty cool. That's how Luxor mining was discovered. I might go through like a total history of Luxor mining. No, I won't because I don't know the whole history of it myself. What's kind of funny though is that I've actually been on Sphere Matchers longer than... Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. So yeah, that's Luxor for you. Well, at least the first stage of it. There is more to come, and, with estimation, if I do everything properly, this LP will be 23 videos long, and if I'm doing my calculations correctly, will probably end around February or March. Actually, no, let me do the math again. Let me check myself. Let me check my math. Hold on. I'm gonna be a little silent during it'll end in February, early February. Because I'm starting this actually, I'm starting this the last day of a month. What am I talking about? Because the original Luxor HP started on LP started on July 26th. And since you probably don't want to hear me talk about absolutely nothing, I'm just gonna see you guys next time. So I'll see you guys on Friday for more Let's Play Luxor Rising. This will be updated every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So probably I'll end this in January. So later, have a happy December, and hope you had a great Thanksgiving and Halloween, because I also missed Halloween. Actually, no, I don't think I did. But I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving if you celebrated. And I'll see you guys next time.